welcome to Excel English Academy, and today we will read the 10th chapter of Standard 8. The name of the chapter is The Walrus and the Carpenter. Walrus is a type of marine creature, okay? And the walrus carpenter is dude who carpets something. Okay, you know about the carpenter? Okay, before the actual start of the chapter, let us have the discussion of the word meaning. Okay, person is an important person. Oyster, a kind of shellfish. Beach, seesaw, scramble, climbing awkwardly, climbing zigzag manner. Dismal, depressing, and trotting with a forward motions. Okay, now let us read the chapter word by word so that we could understand everything clearly. See, here is the chapter, the walrus and the carpenter. Okay, I have already told you the walrus is a sea creature. Oh, oyster, come and walk with us. It means someone is calling to oyster. Oyster is a type of shellfish. Okay. The walrus did beseech. Beseech, it means requested. A pleasant walk, a pleasant talk. Along the briny beach. Briny means plain. It means there is no movement of water. Plain beach. We cannot do with more than 4 to give a hand to each. It means I cannot offer a helping hand more than 4. Okay. Who said? The walrus said to the carpenter said to the walrus. But okay, to give a hand to each. But 4 young oysters hurried up. 4 young oysters hurried. It means coming quickly. All eager for the treat. It means all eager for the treat. It means all eager for the welcome. Their coats were brushed, their faces washed, their shoes were clean and neat, and this was odd because they had no any feet. It means everything. Their coats were brushed, their faces were washed, their shoes were clean, neat, and this was odd because that they had no feet. Okay, it means we know that the walrus, it means oyster, have no feet and everything is okay there. Okay. 4 other oysters followed them. It means first 4 and next 4. And yet another 4. It means 4, 4, 4, 4. It means number of oysters is following them. And thick and fast they came at east. It means they are approaching towards east. And more and more and more, and all hopping through the frosty waves and scrambling to the shore. Frosty wave means a moving wave, and trotting, moving forward slowly. Moving forward, so the hopping means moving. The walrus and the carpenter walked on a mile or so. The walrus and the carpenter walked on a mile or so, and then they rested on a rock conveniently low. It means they all rested on a rock conveniently. It means it is suitable for them to sit and to rest on the low level rock. Okay. And all the little oyster stood. All the little oyster stood and waited in a row. It means as they move, as they came, they were as usual. And the time has come, the walrus said, to talk of many things. It means now the actual things come when the walrus said, I have to say you that what? To talk of many things, oh, of shoes and sheaves and sealing wax, of cabbage and kings, and why the sea is boiling hot, and whether pigs have wings. And these things they said because talk of many things. Why these things of shoes and sheaves and selling wigs, sealing wax of cabbages, and why the sea is boiling hot, and whether the pigs have wings. These things the walrus is asking. But wait a minute, wait for while. The oyster cried, before we have our chat, it means before we have our talk, for some of us are out of breath. It means some of us are very tired, and all of us are fat, and all of us are tired and fat. That's why we are not feeling well. No hurry, said the carpenter. They thank him much for the chat. That it means now the oyster thanks the carpenter for the chat. A loaf of bread, it means a piece of bread, the walrus said, is okay. But wait a bit, the oyster, before we have chat. A loaf of bread, a piece of bread, the walrus said, is what we chiefly need. It means we need to eat a loaf of bread, the walrus said. Pepper and vinegar besides are very good indeed. It means these are the materials that they want to eat. Now, if you are ready, oyster dear, we can begin to feed. It means the walrus said, now if you are ready, then I am also ready to eat. Feed means eat. But not on us, the oyster cried. The oyster cried, please don't eat us. Turning a little blue, it means becoming angry. After such kindness, that would be a dismal thing to do. After such a simple request or kind request, it would be depressing to eat such oyster. Depressing means bad things. The night is fine, the walrus said. The night is fine, the walrus said. Do you admire the view? Do you like to see? Admire means like. It was so kind of you to come. It is very pleasant that you have come here. And you are very nice. The carpenter said nothing but cut us another slice. It means now cut all of us into two parts or more parts. I wish you were not quite so deep. I had to ask you twice. I think you are not deaf, and I have requested you something. It seems a shame, the walrus said. The walrus said it is shame to play them such a trick. It would be very bad to caught all the oyster in a trick. Okay. After we have brought them so far and made them trot so quick, we have made them walk for a long distance And firstly, after having covered long distance, and firstly they become tired. The carpenter said nothing, but the butters spread too thick. The carpenter said nothing, but the butter means walrus now becomes too thick. I weep for you, the walrus said. The walrus said, I am sorry. I deeply sympathize. I have kind words. I am sympathize with you. To whom? The carpenter said, I will cut you. And now the walrus saying to the oyster, I am sorry, but I am deeply sympathize with you. With sobs and tears, he sorted out those of the largest size. With sobs and tears, it means with regret. The walrus sorted out, chose out the largest oyster, holding his pocket handkerchief before his streaming eyes. It means holding his pocket handkerchief. Pocket handkerchief means the bag. See in the figure, the bag before his streaming eyes. O oyster, said the carpenter, you have had a pleasant run. Now the carpenter said, oysters, you have a chance to run away from me. Shall we trotting home again? Shall we trotting home again? It means we can go to our home again. But answer came there none. And it means no one was able, not a single oyster was able to run away, to run back to their own house. And this was scarcely odd. It means this act is very heinous, bad activities, bad work, because they had eaten every one. It means now the walrus and the carpenter ate each and every oyster. Okay, now listen the story in the short. First, the walrus went to the oyster and asked, come with me, you have everything right, and praise everything. They come behind them readily, frequently, and fastly. Having a fat body, they are fast trotting, they become tired, and after a heavy long distance, they took a rest on a low rocks, and where they think that I am very tired, I need a bread to eat. And the carpenter said, I am going to slice you in the another parts. And they thought, the oyster thought that our life is in danger, and the carpenter was ready to cut them, and the walrus said, it is very sorry, and I have sympathy for you, but you are going to be cut now. Okay, this was the story written by Lewis Carroll. And what we have learned? We have learned from this chapter that we should believe upon the words of other if it is possible. It was not possible for the oyster to walk. Oyster should not walk long distance on the words of the walrus, but they have done, and bear the result. Thank you for joining my class. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to share my channel. Take care.